Hi everyone, I'm Sabi. In this video I'm going to show you how to handle null values at calculated fields with the zn function. What are null values? Null values are unknown or missing values in the database, like these ones in February or this one in May. Null values are not equal to 0. That is very important. If you compare these null values to any other value, the result will be unknown or not included in the visualization, as, for example, the sum calculation cannot handle the null values. What do I mean exactly? If you compare these null values in February to this 14,000 in sales previous year, you expect minus 14,000 because sales current year null, sales previous year 14,000, and it should be minus 14,000 if you don't do any adjustments. I will show you what happens. I create a view, I add year months to the columns. I've already created this previous year comparison calculation, sum sales current year minus sum sales previous year. We will see what happens. I add it to the view, and I also add it as a label. I make it a bit wider, and as we can see, there is no bar for February 2022. However, we expected this minus 14,000 as previous year comparison. Another interesting fact before I explain you the solution, in May, we also seen a null value in the database. Here, we had 40,000 for current year and 20,000 previous year. 40,000 minus 20,000, it is 20,000, so it was shown correctly because not the whole month was null. But in February, we definitely have an issue. It also has a warning that the view has one null value. We need to handle this issue. The solution is the zn function. What does it do? It converts the null values to a 0. And the 0 value is a thing that the sum function can handle. I show you how to make and how to include this zn function in your calculation. I clear the view and I create a calculated field, delta apps with zn. And this previous year comparison will be almost the same. I add some sales current year first, but it's important that I pack this sum sales current year in this zn function. It's very simple. I just add it to the beginning with this bracket and with this other bracket in the end, and sum sales current year is covered with this zn function, and I do the other part of the calculation. Sum sales previous year. I also pack it in this zn function, and as a review, zn function converts null values to 0. Calculation is valid. We will see what happens. I add year months to the columns. I add the new calculated field to the view. I also add it as a label. I make it a bit wider, and you can see that the minus 14,000 is shown correctly because the null values have been converted to 0 and the Tableau sum calculation can handle it. This was the short summary how to eliminate the null values in your calculation. I would recommend to take a screenshot about this dashboard so you can recall it at any time. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day. Bye bye.